Right, it is Tuesday night and it's Stalking Wanderers away at Hornchurch, and manager Mark White is with us. Mark, how are you? How is everybody? I noticed there's some illness about. I've seen some snoods and some sort of like pale faces. How is everybody tonight?
There's quite a lot of illness in the team. Alfie's turn this time. He's been laid up, so he's on the bench. He wouldn't be anywhere near able to do much of this game, so it's a shame. Charlie's nowhere near fully recovered, but he needs to play because Macca's borderline in a wheelchair off the back of playing that many minutes. He's really struggling. And so we are in that position where a lot of these boys have played a lot of minutes, but listen, the opposition will have the same thing, but the bench is stronger tonight. The bench is stronger. Luke Moore's back, which we're all really pleased with. And after today, I think we're expecting Annesley to be in the squad for Saturday, which would be a real big boost. So, look, it is what it is. I think what I would say is the work they've done on this pitch is tremendous. They got slated last year, and Darryl had to play all season on it. He had it worse than anyone. The rest of us just moan once a week, once a year. But the pitch is tremendous, transformation, which is great. Credit to the club for organising that. Fair play to them because they knew everyone was having a moan up, but I guess they were as well. We're ready to go, mate. That's how we work, isn't it? We're ready to go, and look, we'll have to use them changes tonight if we get tired. We really want to keep the ball in this game, even at the expense of the occasional turnover. We want to be less direct. We need to keep the ball, give ourselves an easier game, a more enjoyable game. That'll be the plan. We are a back four here tonight. In Alfie's absence, that'll be obvious from the team sheet. And I think it'd be a great game. Two teams. Hornchurch have had a good start, and we're starting to bubble slightly. So it'll be a good game.
Yeah, and as you mentioned there, with the change, then that's kind of forced through that. Is that something that you find it's a bit tricky to kind of manage? There's one player that gets that injury or that illness, and then that means that the shape changes just necessarily because of that injury to Alfie. Does that kind of allude to the fact that you're kind of a little bit light in that particular attacking area and perhaps midfield as well a little bit?
Yeah, really light. I mean, the formation tonight is because Alfie's not playing, and an off-the-shoulder striker is a rarity in football now, especially one that scores goals like Alfie's. He's a big loss, but also to protect the legs of others. I mean, we've seen Frankie's been getting cramping up. I mean, I thought the best players on the pitch at Bath were the back four. They've had a tough game. I don't really want them having a tough game. Charlie's been ill. If you put him, with a back three behind him, his job's harder. So the formation, it covered a few areas, really. It ticks a few boxes in terms of protecting players somewhat. So, listen, we've got a really experienced team. We've got boys that know the skill. I thought they missed Charlie Saturday as a captain. Even when he went on with 10 minutes to go, everything was calmer. So it's great to see him back out there. And this is just part of the journey. I feel like we'll be better at home this year. I feel like away from home, if we can get anywhere near last year's form, we'll have a great season. So this is another opportunity to, get 3 points in our new pink strip.
Yeah, I've seen that this afternoon. Where's that come from then? Is that a decision based on what they wear? And in fact, it's an evening game as well, and kind of maybe that black and gold wouldn't have been as easy to have kind of picked out tonight.
Yes, I mean, anyone that knows me knows that. I mean, we wanted to wear the white, but they've got too much white in it. We can't wear the red for obvious reasons. And the black kit doesn't work at night. Even some of the stuff for the officials to see wouldn't be good enough either. So this morning I thought, so David Henham, Macron Hastings, absolute support with the club, multi-year sponsor and supporter and owner of the club, managed to pull off a set of pink shirts, fully logoed, embroidered, you name it, to wear with the white shorts. The lads will be pretty in pink.
Excellent. Okay, and I noticed that you were at the Chelmsford Farnborough game last night with a feast of other non-league managers, and so I imagine you enjoyed that. I saw plenty of pictures on social media today of you at that game last night. It's like a who's who of non-league football managers, wasn't it, at that game last night? But clearly an entertaining game as well.
Yeah, it's a really good league. I mean, this league. I mean, last year this league had the most exciting finish in European football, and I think there's a lot of interest around this league. Yeah. And at the moment, like, I just look at this time of year, you look at all the teams that were fancied: Dorking, Chelmsford, Worthing, Torquay, Dagenham, Eastbourne. There's always one we forget. Yeah. And they've all had a similar start. Yeah. So that's what I'm looking at. No one's imposed themselves on it. You're always going to get the obligatory teams that have a great start. I think Hornchurch, I don't see them out the top 10 this season. It's that time of year, really. But yeah, they was all there last night. It was a great game. Angelo's got a brilliant side at Chelmsford. And Spencer, with all sorts of things going on, broken legs and broken hips, has pulled off a great one. But great to see 1,500 in there on a Monday night. The guy who's runs the show now, putting a big shift in. We need people like that in football. Yeah. We need clubs that are creating interest and getting people through the gates, because all of us have got to pay the bills. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a full set of fixtures tonight, obviously, as well in this league. Okay, thanks, Mark, as always.
Cheers,
good luck tonight, and we will speak to you after the game.
Dugout.
Oh yeah, and you're back in the dugout as well now.
I'm back in the dugout. So, ban served, and we're looking forward to getting closer to the action.
Excellent. Okay, thanks, Mark, and speak to you after the game. Cheers, good luck.